They came in and gave an offer $90,000 under asking, and the seller took it. Hey, welcome to the summer market update for the Placer and Nevada counties. Eric Hatcher with Century 21. Let's dive right in. Hey, let's start with the national news first. I've been very excited to hear that there was more mortgage applications put in last week than we've had in a long time. I actually can see an uptick of buyers' calls or agents calling to actually see my listings as well, because the inventory spiked so fast and so quickly that that's kind of what slowed us down into what I would classify to just on the verge of what I would classify as a buyer's market, because the inventory spiked up. But when I go and look at these different towns and cities in our counties, I'm noticing that the inventory like almost doubled, and now it's kind of plateauing the last 2 to 3 weeks. It's doubled from about 2 months ago about how long the average house sits on the market. Price it where it needs to be, and if you aren't getting the showings, start doing some price adjustments every 2 weeks until you actually get the amount of buyers traffic through your house to be able to achieve and get the offer and be able to move on to where you want to be. Medium list price 655, but average days on market 99 days. You've got the Auburn area that you've got 768 as the medium list price with 96 days on market. Meta Vista 121 days on market. Nevada City 97 days on average. Forest Hill 105 days. Rockland 64 days, so that's pretty hot still down there. I got Loomis at 105, Lincoln 76, and Colfax 88. Different markets could be leaning more towards the buyer because more inventory, a little harder to sell. But overall, it feels like what we're classifying as a stable market. Interest rates haven't gone up or down too much, even though they're a little bit lower. The pricing has been about even though you're seeing a lot more people putting their homes on the market more aggressively in the last 2 weeks because they can and they have more equity to do so because they see the writing on the wall that homes have been staying on the market longer. So we're seeing a lot more decrease in pricing because they were thinking that, okay, well, maybe we could have got that a few months ago, but now with so much inventory, buyers are, I would say, being patient, and they're sitting on the fence awaiting for maybe a house that they liked. I get a lot of calls from my listings and say, why are so many people loved or liked or hearted my house and I'm not getting the showings that I need? Maybe months passed, you put a house on the market, you get 5 or 6 showings right out of the gate. And now it maybe not be the same, but if you price your home accordingly where it needs to be based off of the prices and the recent solds, then you can handle that. So don't look at houses that have sold 6 months ago, 3 months ago. We have to look at things that have sold within the last 30 days to be able to get that accurate pricing to know what the buyers are willing and what they're wanting to purchase today. Thinking about buying or selling, feel free, let me know. We've actually wrote 3 offers on buyers this week. They have both got, all of them got credit for their closing cost. They've got a great price. They've got a great, a decent interest rate. Yes, it's not back in the 2s and 3s, but we're even in the FHA VA loans right now are 6.1 to 5.9. So about 6.7, 6.8 is kind of where I've seen some recent emails from my, and how this benefits the buyers is that when you see these reductions of house prices, like literally we did just a $10,000 price tweak, and the same day we did the tweak, we got a buyer inquiry that wanted to come see the property. That's really important because these buyers are watching, and if they actually heart or like the property, then they will see when the property gets reduced. They get automatically notified on their phone or their computer, and then they make the phone call to their agent of choice. So for you buyers, look carefully because you can see the history of what's happening. And if you see a bunch of houses coming down, that's an opportunity to maybe put an offer on that property. Don't be afraid to do so because I know that there was a house that we literally closed yesterday that they came in and gave an offer $90,000 under asking, and the seller took it. I'm not saying that's going to be on every single one, but there are times and places where sellers just want to move their home. So take the opportunity, because if you never ask, you'll never know. Eric Hatcher with Century 21. Talk soon.